This was the original 1903 El Paso County Courthouse. Now it holds the entire history of Colorado Springs. Now this is the Colorado Springs Pioneer Museum. I'm Monica Breckenridge, your host for Colorado Wild Adventures. The Pioneer Museum is located in the historic 1903 El Paso County Courthouse. Easily recognizable by its iconic clock tower, served as the county courthouse until 1973 and has become the home of the museum in 1979. Let's begin our journey through the rich history of the Pikes Peak region. The Pioneer Museum is completely free to the public and is open daily for tours. With over 60,000 objects in its collection, the museum offers a comprehensive look at the region's past, from Native American cultures to the city's founding, mining history, and military presence. Each exhibit tells a unique story. Hi Matt, thank you for having me.
Hi, thank you for being here.
Thank you. This is such a beautiful piece of history. So tell us the history of the museum.
We are in the 1903 El Paso County Courthouse building. This building was built at the height of the Cripple Creek gold boom, which was on the other side of Pikes Peak from here. And that gold flowed into Colorado Springs. And this building is a result of that wealth in the community. The builders, the community, wanted this building to reflect the prominence and the permanence and the prosperity of this community. And it just drips of that message.
It definitely does. So I understand the community is very fortunate to still have this building.
That's correct. The building is on the National Register of Historic Places because it was nearly torn down in the 1970s.
That's crazy.
The county commissioners were building a new county courthouse right across the street, and they had decided that when the courthouse was done, they would tear down the building. Community rose up and said, no, you're not going to do that. And so this is the first building in Colorado Springs to be saved strictly for historic preservation reasons.
What great history. So take me on a tour of this fantastic museum. This is a beautiful elevator. Tell me about it.
This is our 1917 Otis birdcage elevator. It still operates. It's part of the experience of visiting the Colorado Springs Pioneers Museum.
So we get to ride it?
Absolutely.
This is actually my favorite exhibit because it goes into each year. The exhibit COS 150 discovers Colorado Springs' 150-year journey, from its founding in 1871 as a picturesque resort town to its rise as a thriving modern city. The exhibit captures the rich heritage, diverse cultures, and visionary pioneers who shaped this community. Colorado was admitted to the Union as the 38th state on August 1st, 1876, making it 147 years old. It is known as the Centennial State because statehood occurred on the 100th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. The United States of America is 249 years old, having founded July 4th, 1776. It celebrates its 250th anniversary in 2026. So what exhibit are we in right now?
For people who haven't been to the Colorado Springs Pioneers Museum lately, this is a brand new exhibit space that we just opened. We renovated this space, which was in pretty poor condition, to make it available for exhibits like we're in now. This is called Accessorize It, and it draws on our rich collection of textiles and fashion accessories. And so anything imaginable, from hat pins to gloves to shoes, are represented in our collection and are here for display.
This exhibit behind me is the story of us, the Pikes Peak region, A through Z. We are in the Van Briggle Art Pottery Room. Van Briggle was founded in 1901, and there's some beautiful art in here. And right behind me is my favorite. It's the original fireplace. I've actually had some listings on Wood Avenue that had this original fireplace. 50% of the story, Women Expressing Creativity exhibit. This exhibit explores how women have expressed their stories through art and creativity across time. It features a diverse range of work from historic artifacts to contemporary pieces. So we've all heard of Hellen Hunt Falls, but who is Hellen Hunt Jackson?
Hellen Hunt Jackson is the namesake for Hellen Hunt Falls, and we are standing in front of her home.
Her actual house?
This is her actual house, which is in the building, and all of her original collection items are part of the home as well. So Hellen Hunt Jackson came to Colorado Springs for her health in 1873. She married one of the original founders of the city, William Sharpless Jackson. They lived here until her death in 1885. Ultimately, the home was torn down to make room for today's courthouse, and they sold the land to the city of Colorado Springs with the understanding that the house would come to the museum for preservation and interpretation.
So this exhibit is really interesting. What is this?
This is our City of Sunshine exhibit. Colorado Springs was known as a destination for health and wellness. Thousands of people came to the Colorado Springs area to recover from tuberculosis and other diseases. So this is an exhibit that tells that story of recovering health, caring for people who are sick, and how that influenced Colorado Springs history.
So there's this very interesting head mask over here. What is that?
So one of the items in our pharmacy exhibit is this head, which it's a little bit gruesome, but this was used by eye doctors during their training to understand how eyes work and how to work on eyes. And if you look closely, there are these prongs, and that's because they would take pig eyes and place them in there so that people could work on them as part of their training.
I was not expecting that.
Like I said, gruesome.
Wow, is this the original courtroom right here?
This is the Division I courtroom.
Wow, it's so beautiful in here with all this beautiful woodwork.
The Division I courtroom is the only courtroom space of the many that used to be in this building that we've preserved as is. This is used all the time for museum programs, concerts, films. It's what a courtroom is supposed to look like.
Exactly, it's beautiful. Imagine a court case in here. So Matt, thank you so much for having us here today.
You're welcome.
It was my pleasure to be here. I loved it so much. I learned so much. I had so much fun.
We love showing off our building.